Roll it up, we gon' burn it down.
Nice. Okay, guys, I am really bad at opening bottles, just FYI. Oh, okay. Haze. Take your time with this one, don't just sip it, caress it. I love it. I love the explanation. Hi guys, well today is my last evening in Goa, and if you haven't guessed already looking at all these bottles, tonight I'm trying out the best local beers of Goa. Now I don't really know if these are the best ones. These were the only ones that were available, so मेरा plan था कि मैं पहले I will take you guys along with me to a liquor store. We'll have a nice conversation with the shopkeeper. We'll get to know more about the local beers, but sadly we were not allowed to shoot inside and we were kind of kicked out, so we could get our hands only on these 5 beers. So that is what we are working with. So these are the 5 beers that we are going to be tasting today, all of them locally brewed and bottled in Goa. Let's get tasting. Alright, okay, so the first beer that I'm trying out tonight is the cult classic favorite. That one beer everybody has to try when in Goa. I think मैं भी जितनी बार भी Goa आई हूँ, this is the only local beer that I've actually tried out of all of the beers that I'm going to be tasting today. So Kings has been like a cult favorite. This is a 325 ml bottle and it's priced only at ₹60, which is as cheap as it gets. Okay, so let us open up our first bottle. So finally opened it. Alright, let's take the first sip. Nice. Very crisp, not too hoppy at all. The bitterness is like bare minimum. Wow, coffee, I'm like really enjoying this beer. I don't know, I'd forgotten how Kings tastes. Okay guys, just a heads up, before I start talking about all these beers, I have a bare minimum knowledge about beers and how exactly to describe their flavor profiles. So I'm going to be only giving you all my opinion of whether I enjoyed them or not. If you want more technical details about these beers, please Google them. Next up, I'm trying out another local Goan brand called Susegado. Now, I was just trying to Google it. Susegado is actually a Konkani word, which means the unhurried pursuit of happiness. Wow, ये meaning सुन के ही मजा आ गया. Like this is such a Goa name that you could possibly give a beer. So Susegado has a bunch of flavors. Okay, guys, they have a kokum flavor, a vanilla porter. There's an English ale that they have, and the one that I have picked is a tropical wit, which has light, fruity, and spicy notes. The description itself sounds amazing. I love beers which have like a spicy kind of a undertone to it. Let me open it up. Let me tell you guys the price before. This one is priced at ₹140. Okay, yeah. It's 140 rupees. So slightly more expensive. Actually, quite expensive as compared to Kings. Wow, I opened this one quite efficiently. Nice. Alright, let's sip. Yeah, fruity. Fruity, what fruit is it? What fruit is it? Some citrus fruit. I'm getting like a very nice citrusy note I'm getting in this. Wait, but before I start with Maka, I have to figure there is some note in this that I'm not. There's something. I get a citrus fruit, there's something. Is it banana? I think it's banana that I'm getting. Yes, it's banana. Oh, I love it. Alright, the next beer that we are trying out is. Okay, I'm already feeling a little buzzed. Is that weird? Is that weird that I'm already buzzed in a few sips? Okay, the next beer we're trying out is Maka. Now, the brand is actually. Wait, there's a small D here. The brand is not Maka, the brand is called Maka D. This is a Konkani word. Maka means me, and Maka D, I'm guessing, means give me. I guess so. So I am trying out their Belgian Blanche. Blanche means white actually in French. So I'm guessing this means like a wit beer. Wit beer. When we say wit beer, the word wit actually comes from white beer. That means light or white beers. Let us open it up. Wow, I love how they've explained it. It's cool, it's spicy, it's laid back, yet zesty. An explosion of flavors with a snappy twist, this easy drinking beer is light and citrusy with an alluring haze. Take your time with this one, don't just sip it, caress it. I love it, I love the explanation. Wow, okay. Okay, hold on. I think this is going to be my favorite. Okay, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think it's very less hoppy. I just the way I love it. Not bitter at all. The IBU in this. What is the IBU in this? I need to find out. The IBU is 23 to 35, which is not actually that less. Which is so IBU is international bitterness units, right? But the IBU is not that less. I think that's the category of moderate bitterness, but somehow I'm not getting any bitterness. Wow. It's very it's nice, it's spicy, there's cumin, there's coriander, there's all of these herby spicy flavors in this. Next up, I'm trying out Königs. I hope that's how it's pronounced. Königs, is it? Königs Premium Pilsner beer. So this is actually a German beer that's now being manufactured here. Although I am a little confused, the guy at the liquor store told me that this is a Goan manufacturing, but on the bottle it's written that it's manufactured in Bhutan. So I'm a little confused. But anyway, now that we have it here, we are going to try it. Cheers. Wow, that's a little too strong for me. Not, this is like my fourth, guys, so I mean, excuse me. I think it's one of those darker, it's one of the darker beers. It has like a malty kind of taste to it, and it has quite a bit of bitterness. So, like, to be very honest, not my scene. Like, I like beers which are like very light, refreshing, which you can have like during the day or whatever. Like this, I would probably not like buy this for myself. But if you, if for people, for example, if you like dark beers, like beers which are more on the maltier side, you might enjoy this one. It's a little strong for my taste. Okay, so next I'm trying out Barney's hard seltzer. Okay, sorry, am I slurring already? Next I'm trying out Barney's hard seltzer. I know this is seltzers are technically not beers, but honestly, guys, we could not find more than 4 beers in. We've literally been to like 10 different liquor stores today, and we could not find more than 4 local beers. So we thought, even though it's a seltzer, it's still local, so this counts. So seltzers are essentially your effervescent waters, right? Or sugared effervescent waters. But this is a hard seltzer, which means that it does have an alcohol content. It has I think a 6% ABV. This is a 330 ml can, and this is priced at 110, which is not bad. what I love the most about it is Barney's Seltzer are available in these weird ass brands. Okay, so this one that I have here is apple and rose. Like it's a really offbeat, unique combination. So I was like, okay, I need to try this out. It really does smell like appy fizz. You know, it smells like if I mixed appy fizz and rose chamomile tea together, how it would smell. That is the smell I'm getting. Ooh, I love it. Wow, it's okay. To be very honest, it's a little too sweet. Okay, it's little on the sweeter side. I'm not a huge fan of like really sweet sugared beverages. So that I feel like could have been lesser, like the sugary taste that it has. But I am loving the flavors. There's apple and cinnamon. Like there's a I can get cinnamon also. There's a combination of apple and cinnamon, and with like a hint of rose in it. It's very like light and very like a day kind of a drink. Like I could totally have this with my brunch instead of mimosas, you know. Okay, so how about I rank these in my order of preference? What do you think? Do we do that or do we rate them on 10? I think my order of preference makes more sense, right? Let's do this. So, Maka, number one, straight. The Maka Belgian Blanche is my number one pick for sure. My number two has to be Susegado, the Tropical Wit by Susegado. Citrusy, crisp, fresh, very, very nice. Third will be Kings because I mean, guys, it's a cult classic. Kings, you can never go wrong with Kings. Fourth is the Barney Seltzer. Even though it's sugary, I love the flavors. The flavors are very, very refreshing. So that's on number four. And Königs is on number five for me because it's one of those darker beers which is a slightly bitter kind of beer. So this was my review of the 5 best local Goan beers. Try these out the next time you're in Goa and leave a comment. Let me know what your opinion is about each of these. And yeah, let's chat. Bye guys.